I didn't even warm you guys up.
Oh, you guys didn't do the warm-up today?
No, I mean, we did like the laps and the warm-up, yes. I did not do the full warm-up, sorry about that.
Sorry. We were fine.
I was unexpectedly...
I'll let that slide.
Thank God. Not a lot of people seem to be doing that. Hey, everybody hates you when you're on top. Also, everybody gangsta until you try to do it. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, so
Fun and games.
until you, yeah, exactly.
Until you have to be the one that does
That's what I'm fucking saying. So John, make sure you start here. You give Danny a toss. Something, it doesn't have to be, obviously it doesn't have to have very much to it, just a little, so that you can return it. And you understand the shuffle and kind of.
You go first. Sacrificing you first.
Yeah. So you're going to do it first. Yeah.
I thought Emma was doing it.
No, fuck no.
I'm sacrificing you.
Alright, so you just...
Yep. Yes.
Not that bad.
Perfect.
I don't know, like...
I know you felt like it was a kind of quick turnaround, right?
Yeah, but like,
right?
Yeah.
Yes. That is on purpose because the goal, I mean, obviously for you, you are quite strong, so don't put too much on it because you will send it shooting back, which is not what you want.
Yeah.
But the goal is to kind of do, if you want to take some of the impact so that you can still send it without worrying it's going to go haywire, make that scoop. Add a little crook in the arm just to
And then...
scoop it. And then,
It also depends where if I'm hitting it, where someone is. So they can
Well,
put it over.
in this case, you can think of it as like, you're probably the front row player, and there's the front row player and the setter are coming, exactly, to like back you up. If I do my job correctly, you guys will all cover one another and there should be people converged, you know. That's the goal anyway. Ashley, 1 second before I let you be free. Also, you look like a fabulous little frog. So when are you getting married?
June 8th.
Okay.
And then I immediately go on my honeymoon.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
that's fine.
That's relevant to whatever your question.
As long as you can be at long list tryouts June 1st and 2nd. What do you think? At least one of those days.
June 1st. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do at least one of them.
Okay, slay. If you can do both, that would be preferential,
Yeah.
but at least one is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then you can go on your honeymoon with impunity because we'll
I'm glad
only
that doesn't
have
overlap.
No, thank goodness. That would be bad.
Really unfortunate. Yeah, I mean it's the week before, so I don't know if I'll be able
There'll
to
be a
do
lot
both,
going on, but
if
you can do
I'm
at least
proactive
one.
enough, then maybe I can do both.
Yes.
But I think I should be able to at least do one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
If that changes, I'll let you know, but I think it should be fine.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That's really what I want to know.
Thank you for letting me know, because I don't think I would have known that was that day.
It's okay because it's on Team Snap, and if you don't look at Team Snap, then you don't know what's going on, and that's...
I look at Team Snack like 5 days before.
Yes.
Not helpful.
No, maybe not, but hey. Anyway, thank you for coming. I'll see you next time. Have fun. Facts. See, that's the thing. If we practice it now, then by the time it's game relevant, we can do it. And we can feel confident while doing it as well. Just a nice, easy, controlled return. Arnar.
Imagine taking it like direct setting one of those. Because that's what you maybe the pick goes too far and you have to follow it under that way. I can see that
It's too good. Make it a little lower, Amber. Also because then Vanessa can bend the knees more and yeah, you do. Unless they're titanium, well, in which case, yes. But yes, I know. That's the only thing is getting that. And then the reason why I'm telling you have to be really low is because it can't go over this. So that was a great take. Now, actually, if you want a little bit of advice, to control it a little more and still have it so that it's going nice and high up so your teammates can take it is adding a little scoop, like doing just a little scoop-de-doo.
She literally just said Scooby-Doo as well. I literally just said that like a minute ago.
We are connected mentally. All right, guys, last reps.
Yeah, this is what would actually be happening.
Yeah, but I think we should adjust this drill so it's you are basically running into it more.
Rather than like shuffling and.
Yeah, because you're not realistically in a game. You're not going to shuffle under. You're going to be running up to the net, and the ball's going to be a scramble play.
This is very true. However, the reason, and I respect that, and we can change the drill so that it fits more of that. But my thought is that you're right. It is going to be a scramble play. My goal isn't to teach the form in a scramble, though. I want to teach it in a calm way so that they get used to like at least getting under the line and returning it, because that part is the part that freaks people out, is the idea of actually getting underneath it, being low enough to return it. And I do have to say, last night I watched an insane amount of fistball to prepare for today. And one of the things that I watched was the U.S. men's game against Namibia. And Namibia is really good at recovering the ball from underneath the net, because even when it's a scramble play, the person who's recovering just shuffles and is so calm. So calm, which is not possible for everyone. Not the way we play it normally, but that's something that that's something that I'd like to like put in the players' minds. Also because, I don't know, we never went over that when I played. So I think this I respect, and I will keep that in mind because it is more realistic.
Progression, then, yeah.
Progression. See, that'll do it.
Yes.
Mine can be step
That's
one.
the easy get.
Yeah.
That's the easy get.
Okay.
It's like getting it high enough where it'll like go somewhere.
Oh, no.
So high that it'll like ram.
In that case,
Some of these guys I've seen, they're like here. They're like have to duck.
Yeah, I don't have that outlet for
Yes, you will.
uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Maybe a triple.
Standing straight up. So I'm impressed that it did the thing. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, wait a
I was
minute.
just doing it for funsies.
Well, that's good. I do like funsies here. Nice. It's especially important for you, oh long-limbed one, tall one, to be nice and low. Yeah.
This is a move that's better with your fist also, not your arm. In my, like,
Oh, yes.
a little bit under, you got that 45 degrees, and it's here.
You get. See, you can force that by doing a scoop instead of hitting it straight on. I agree with that. I agree.
Oh, come on.
Everyone's different.
That works. Come on.
Everyone's different. Everyone's a little butterfly.
The bounce really aided in that because it sent it back the other direction. Stop being so fast.
Stop being so fast. Well, ruh-roh. Remember, guys, low to the ground.
Okay, so same thing.
Another thing, I don't know, I don't want to pick too much, but like,
Oh, I'm sorry, that's way too far.
should we work on, we need a third person where like, you're picking to the person, they get it over, because the striker has to kind of follow the person.
Yes.
So like, maybe adding a third person to it, like after we do this.
To like,
So like, cause like,
Explain.
who are you hitting? Like, I hit it over, and then like,
yeah, someone's.
someone's throwing, and someone's then taking it over after.
Okay.
It's because the point is to get it over, we have to then like hit it.
Well, yes, that's true.
practice
I did say that if you progressed enough in it, don't matter. That if you progress enough in it, you as the tosser can also act as that second person. You have time.
Okay.
So you can like scramble behind. If you want to try doing that, I say you should.
Have somebody follow you.
You've been hitting it good. I think.
Literally like ready
Yeah.
to just pop off it.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Do that.
That's
Just that.
tempting to pound it out.
To pound it, and we will be pounding it out right after this. In just a few minutes.
Woo!
Too much sauce, too much spice, but that's okay. It's Szechuan chicken. Szechuan sauce, delicious. Now I want food. That's okay. Remember, low, low, low is your best friend, because you can do that if you're down here. Oh, it'll look perfect. It'll work great.
Good control. That's it. Where are you hitting?
Low, 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 low. Oh, that was a little hard.
Sorry.
But hey, that's how it goes.
I was aiming for that patch and then it didn't hit the patch.
It didn't hit the patch. It didn't hit the patch.
Patch is at.
Where the patches? Where my patch is at?
Whoa! Right to you.
I am not the target. Depending on who you ask.
Yes. Oh, you're right.
Much
there.
closer.
That was fine.
Much closer.
Nice.
Nearer to the grass. Yes.
Woo.
Come on.
It's like, it's a good quality pick. Just about being lower to the ground.
Thank you.
Or
You should try right side.
if you feel as though you're naturally approaching it from higher and you're trying to get as low as possible, then hit it, don't give it that crook, and just try and hit it just straight on, just a block. Like not a swing, not a crook, just give it a little touch, a light touch, and that might make it a bit easier. It won't be as uncontrollable. Yes, yes, yes.
That was actual friendly bounce.
That was a great bounce, but that, it died and you were in the perfect place. You waited and you hit it. You gave it a tiny hit. That's exactly what I wanted. Well done. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, baby.
See, it's really nice to get this skill in the early days. Standing straight up. Yes, I was going to say, I know you can move faster than that because I see that you're like up and you're getting like twisted.
Yeah, because I point my foot.
So, stay light, and that's why it's like the low shuffle. A shuffle and take. That might be easier than trying to do actual footsteps, but what do I know, Yeah. Good try, good try. You were just standing straight up, that's all. And that's because you were just caught slipping. Shit, you right. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, guys. See, because like, even if you get it up just a little bit, anyone with a half decent knowledge of fistball, well, you're obviously very good at fistball, will be able to get it over the net.
That was a good one to like actually play up,
Okay, guys. I'm liking what I'm seeing in terms of progression for this, so let's move on to the next one. This is the ground pound. It's going to be so much fun. Thank you. So, this is one that you actually don't see, I haven't seen very often in women's fistball, which to me is a bit surprising. I mostly see it in the men's, and even then, not nearly enough. So, the ground pound, this is an interesting one. You are allowed to do this in fistball where if the ball is kind of rolling away from you and you're like, oh shit, your last ditch effort is to pound the ball into the ground, get it to bounce up, and then your buddy comes in and saves the day, swings over you, and you're a hero. And you kiss babies. It's awesome. Anyway, on the head though. What the fuck? Anyway, so, to clarify. So, the way that we're going to do this, Cliff, would you like to demonstrate the ground pound? Because you were so excited for it. So, the way that this is going to go, start a little further back because I want to like toss it away from the sand, ideally. So
are you going under or?
You're not going under. I'm going to just toss it like an underhand toss so that it purposefully does not have much bounce to it so that you have to ground pound it. Now, with the ground pound, guys, I'm going to be honest and say that I don't know a particular technique. Okay, I haven't done it very much, but what I do know is that you literally just lay out for the ball, like it's a last-ditch effort, and as you're doing that, you get on top of that ball, woo, just like that, and you slam it into the ground. Now, some people do the ground pound like this, and that's fine. I think you can do that. I don't love it like that because you run the risk of punching the ground and hurting yourself. With all your fingers, which would be not so smart. So I also can recommend the hammer attack, which is fun, and less painful on the fingers in my opinion, though it does leave you a little bit less room for error, if you will. But You basically are gonna just pound it into the ground with all your might. And then the best part is you don't have another ball to take, but you have to remember to roll out of the way of your teammates. So what I'd like for you guys to do is you're gonna have partner A standing here, partner B sort of on the 3-meter line or therein. You're going to give it a toss and they're gonna ground pound it, and then you have to roll out of that ground pound. So make sure you don't just stay dead starfish, because otherwise you might get stepped on. Does that make sense?
So even if you can reach it right now and just, we're trying not to do that, or?
I mean, you can, but the ground pound tends to be like, from what I've seen it being played as, it's like a last ditch, like, oh shit, I need to get this ball up. I'm not gonna get a touch on it. So the thing is if you're able to reach a ball like this, don't ground pound it. You can pass that. You know, you can do that. The reason why I'm keeping it so low to the ground is to force that like knee ditch, that last ditch effort to get that. So it's, you know, if you're chilling and you can ground pound, probably not the time for it. If you're not chilling, you know that you're only going to get maybe a finger on it, if that, the ground pound is your best friend. Does that make more sense?
Okay.
Cool. So, but you are very fast, Clifford. So if you do ground pound that way, I won't be mad at you. Just remember to get out of the way. Oh, see? And at least he's out of his buddy's way. So something like that. Oh. Yeah, I was going to say, if you don't...
If you could get under it, like before we do the ground pound, but if you get under it, because then that gives them 2 touches. Because you're using a bounce and a touch. The next hit has to be over.
Right.
With the ground pound. So.
Right.
Yeah. So if you can do the pancake under, do it. But if not,
Exactly. I mean, yes, you're so correct, because that is definitely the much more preferable option. The thing about the ground pound is, guys, like, it's really a last ditch effort. Like, it really should not be your first thing to go to. Also, because not a lot of women ground pound. Like I said, more could, but they don't. This is something that I want to teach you guys early, and we might not go over it as much as the other skills in the future, I mean, because it's, again, not done as much, but it's something I want you to have in the back of your brain. Like, something that you know that you can do, you've at least done it a few times before in practice. Then it becomes a little more comfortable when you actually do it in gameplay. But yeah, the goal is just, again, be low to the ground, get there as quick as possible. And even if you can get that up, force the ground pound for now, because we're not playing it like it's a real game scenario. I'm just teaching you the skill. Okay? Same partners. Like I said, partner A is on the 3 meter, is on the line. Partner B is on the 3 meter or a little far away from it. Give it a little toss. Be nice to your partners, of course, because for a lot of you, this is your first ground pound, which out of context doesn't sound awesome, but you know, we rock and we ride anyway.
Ready?
That was just a goofy ground pound. Okay. I would like you to start from a little further then, because I know that you're very fast, and I don't want to
die. My body's like, don't do it.
Don't. Okay.
Forces it to do it.
Listen, if you can't do it, then don't. But
See what I do?
Kids.
Go a little higher. Give me a little more.
Yeah.
Coolio.
I'd rather just dive under it.
Which is so fair, Johnny. I'm forcing you to do a skill that you don't
I've never
do.
ground pound.
I
I
know.
was trying to get under it.
No, which is the right move.
No, I'd rather die.
But then, what happens when you're in a game scenario and there's no getting under it? Then you gotta go over.
If I'm diving, I'm going below it.
It's either you go under, you go around, you go over. You've got 3 options. 3 options. Not bad. The thing about you also, Johnny, is you're very strong. So you have to control your pound a little more than most people, because otherwise it's going fucking hog wild like that. And the goal, okay, is I know you can do this, is to get it high up, but like right in front of you. You know, you've seen it. You've seen it. Cool. Even if you have to do that, I'll accept it. I know that this is not natural for you, and I am forcing it.
I'd rather pop under. Yeah, no, I know. I'm trying to. What we were saying is like that was.
See? That was a ground pound. There was no getting under it.
That was a ground pound situation. Let's do that again. Forcing it. You gotta force it out of me.
Gotta force it. Yes! And you want to know why that's fucking awesome, John? Because it was like a controlled ground
I
pound,
hit my gut on that one.
and I heard it.
My belly hit first. So that's, you know what that means? I gotta lose some weight.
You poor boy. It's okay. You know about that. Wrestling, I'm sure, did a number on your...
Listen, my best stat.
You are way too willing to belly flop.
Oh, I used to send it and roll.
John, one time in a game, John just did like a backflip.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Okay. This is an interesting variation.
Yeah.
And that's fair, guys. I put you through a lot of knee work today.
So this is just getting comfortable falling from the ground.
And I think that's perfect because you're also still practicing the technique.
Yeah.
And like I said, this is just something to have in the back pocket because people don't do it, but we could.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. Yeah, that's awesome.
Within this coming up like waist.
Oh, boy. Also, I totally forgot to take a group photo again. I'm sorry. We'll take one before everybody leaves, even though it won't represent all the people that were here. People will think I'm a loser who can't hold practice. We're more than 5 people attend. What will I do?
There were like 11 people yesterday.
I know. No, pics or it didn't happen, Vanessa. Literally.
A bag of chips.
Mimi, you naughty girl.
Normally, Matt, you know what she does? She trades for treats.
She trades. She's like, if I steal from you.
Where did she find the bag of chips?
So if it's the ball short, like everyone should be crashing. So that's when the ground pound comes in, because then there's someone else there that's an extra second to get there.
Ba ba boo, ba ba boo, ba ba boo. Hey, that is the first step. The next step is figuring out how to take all of that energy and put it straight down so it goes straight up instead of flying away.
It's the first one I've missed.
Yeah,
I'm kind of proud of that. That was a funny one.
I believe that.
That was a funny one.
I believe that because you know what? You're a G. You're a straight up G.
I believe in funny mistakes.
Yes. I believe all mistakes can be funny if you look at them the right way. Lower, John. Make her eat the grass.
I tried to force it there and I could have gotten under it.
You know, that's okay. I told you the goal is to force. Uh-oh. Yeah, she's fine. It's fine. Their knees just hurt, so they're modifying the drill. Oh, Danielle! No! The fall messed up the pound. I get it. The timing is a little tricky on this, which is, again, why I'm also trying to isolate it.
No, that's right. No. If you don't have the ground pound, it's better to get under it.
Oh, don't worry, it's a choice.
Like the safety cone.
That is better, because then you get under it and you give them, after that balance, it's even more time.
You know, Vanessa, and that's okay because most people are not good at this skill, but I want us to be like half, yeah! That was awesome. See?
We're doing some things over here.
Yeah, we're doing some things. Guys, we'll do this just a couple more reps, and then we will get into our next fun drill. Awesome.
Level up.
Achievement unlocked. All right.
Woo!
You guys are looking great. Now, You get to take a break, promise. You get to take a break, you can stretch it out, and then we'll do our last thing, and then we'll go into, I think we can play fours like this, right? Yes. No, we can't. Yes?
We have 3 and 4.
3 and 4. Yeah, not quite.
Matt's jumping in.
6, 7, oh.
Not quite, but
We could do that too.
Let's do it.
boys versus girls.
Yeah, you got cooties.
We could do 3s on half field, so keep it long and just make the field skinnier.
Skinnier.
So then we can still work on depth.
We could also get rid of, we could also just get rid of the weak side striker. Like we make the box, you can't hit in there. No.
Yeah.
You can't-
Well,
you can't
if
the
people
first hit.
can, if they can promise not to hit there.
And then
I'm
I can't
probably
play.
Clearly
gonna
done
have
some
to
work
put
today. Clearly they're putting some work in. So.
Yeah, it's raining. Yeah, go ahead. You've gotten most of the important stuff anyway. Like this was very good. Okay, well we'll figure out gameplay later. Get